Childbirth is supposed to be one of the happiest moments in a family life, but sometimes things go wrong. Birth injuries, which occur during delivery, can leave lasting physical and emotional scars on both the baby and the parent. What causes birth injuries? Can they be prevented? And what should you do if your child suffers from ones? In this video, we are going to explore birth injuries, their cause, their impact, and what your legal rights are as a parent. In this video, we will cover what are birth injuries, common type of birth injury and their cause, how birth injury affect babies and families, the role of medical professional in preventing birth injuries, legal rights and options for parents for children who suffer from birth injuries, a step to take if you believe your child has suffered a birth injury, how to pursue compensation for birth injuries. By the end of this video, you will have a thorough understanding of birth injuries, their cause, and what a step to take if your child has been harmed during delivery. Let's begin by defining birth injuries. These injuries refer to harm caused to a baby during the labor or delivery process. Birth injury can occur as a result of complication during childbirth, improper medical procedure, or medical negligence. It is important to note that birth injuries are different from birth defects, which are conditions present at birth that are typically caused by genetic or environmental factors. Birth injury can vary in severity, from mild bruisings to severe brain damage, and can have long-term effect on the child physical and cognitive development. Now let's dive into some of the most common birth injury and their cause. First is brachial plexi injuries. One of the most common birth injuries is brachial plexi injuries, which affect the nerves controlling the arms and hands. These injuries typically occur when excessive force is used during a difficult delivery, such as when the doctor pulls too hard on the baby's arms or shoulders during birth. Second is cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a group of disorders affecting movement and muscle tones. It can result from oxygen deprivations during childbirth, often due to complications like umbilical cord prolapse or prolonged labor. Third is fractures. Calibrate collarbone fractures are relatively common in difficult deliveries, particularly when the baby's shoulder get stuck during deliveries. Fourth is Capcut succedaneum. Capcut succedaneum is the swelling of a baby's head caused by pressure during delivery. Fifth is hypoxia Eccentropalathy HIE. HIE is a brain injury caused by lack of oxygen during or immediately after birth. It can result from complications like umbilical cord accidents, placental issues, or a delayed or improper response to fetal distress. Seventh is injuries from forceps or vacuum extensions. The use of forceps or vacuum extender during a difficult delivery can cause a range of injuries, including facial nerves damage, a skull fracture, and brushing in. In some cases, improper use of those tools can lead to more serious complications. Now that we have covered the type of birth injuries, let's talk about the impact of these injuries on babies and families. Physical and conjugative impact on the babies. Depending on the severity of the injuries, a baby may face a range of challenges. For example, a brachial plexi injury may result in limited mobility in the arm, while cerebral palsy can affect a baby's ability to move, speak, and even walk. Some birth injuries, such as HIE, can cause conjugative delays, development disability, or learning difficulties. Second is long term cares. In several cases, a birth injury may require lifelong care and therapy. Third is emotional and psychological toll on families. Birth injury does not just affect the baby, they can also take an emotional toll on the entire family. Fourth is financial burden. Family of children with birth injuries often face significant financial challenges. Medical professionals play a crucial role in preventing birth injuries. Here are some of the ways that doctors, nurses, and other healthcare providers can help ensure a safe delivery. First is monitoring fetal health during labor. One of the key ways to prevent birth injuries is to monitor the baby's health closely during labor. If the baby shows sign of distress, such as a drop in heart rate, medical staff should take immediate action to prevent complications like oxygen deprivations. Proper use of delivery tools. If forceps of a vacuum extractor is required, medical professional must use these tools carefully and correctly. Third is managing complicated labors. In case of shoulders, dystocies, or other complication, it is critical for medical staff to be trained and prepared to manage the situation effectively. Fourth is C-section when necessary. In some cases, a C-section may be the safest option for delivering a baby, especially if they are concerned about the baby's position, size, or health. Fifth is if your child has suffered a birth injury, you may be wondering what legal options are available. Here is what you need to know. First is medical malpractice and birth injuries. Second, providing medical negligence. Third is compensation for birth injuries and a statute of limitation. If you believe your child has suffered a birth injury, there are the steps you should take. First is seek immediate medical attention. The first priority is always your child health and safety. Make sure your baby received the necessary medical care to address the injury and prevent further complications. Second is document everything. Keep detailed record of your baby's condition and medical treatment and any interaction with healthcare provider. These documents will be important if you decide to pursue a legal claim. Third is consult with a medical malpractice attorney. Speak with an experienced attorney who specializing in birth injuries and medical malpractice. They can help assess whether you have a valid claim and guide you through the legal process. Fourth is consider attorney dispute resolution. In some cases, birth injury case may be settled through medication or negotiation. Birth injury are devastating for both babies and family, but with the right knowledge and support, you can navigate the challenge ahead. Remember that medical professionals have a duty to provide safe care during delivery, and if negligence play a role in your child injuries, you may be entitled to compensation. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with any question or experience you did like to share. Your child's future is important. Ensure that justice is served.